What's going on with Bitcoin, right? There's a lot of chop going on right now. We got a really nice bounce over here last week after going all the way down to that $56,000 level. We reclaimed the range lows at 59.2. It's about this level right here. Right? Yeah. So this is really what happened. We swept it. We reclaimed it. We just started stalling over here. Got rejected, and now we're coming back down. Um, First things first. I'm not bearish or anything yet. This is definitely weakness, but I'm not bearish yet. We're still range bound for the most part, retesting range lows. If anything, this was a sweep, reclaim, retest, right? So for me, this is actually a nice potential long setup on an intra-week basis. I had a different long earlier this week. I was trying to scalp this little range over here, and yeah, it didn't work out. We just, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, actually, if we just take a look at what price action's been like, you notice we're here, and then we've just been chopping straight up, and then we drop down and some more chop now. So let's try and figure out what's been going on. What are the levels that have been respected and not respected? So starting from the weekly, there's no reason to be bearish just yet, right? The market structure is still intact. If anything, this is just us forming a higher low. We're just consolidating, moving sideways. Nothing crazy going on. It's just one of those periods of times where you've got to be patient and wait it out as all this chop happens, right? So until the structure breaks, until we get a real displacement lower, I'm not really bearish yet. I'm also going to open this up. Some of the levels that I like to draw every week. These are just levels that I like to mark. So going into every week, I like to mark out the high, low, the open of the new week. That's actually at the wrong place. That should be up there. So let me just the open of the current week, and the EQ is just to 50% of the range, right? Yeah, it's just to 50% of the range, and so if we go down the 15-minute time frame, actually the 1 hour time frame, what we notice is we pushed all the way down earlier today to that same level, that EQ level, which also actually happens to match with this fair value gap over here. Right, you see how that's a perfect touch coming in together, the 1 hour fair value gap, and we got a nice bounce, right? So this really was a key level of support. Now I got stopped out and got out of my longs somewhere around over here. So I'm not part of this. In hindsight, this was a level that I should have watched more closely. To just, we had a bearish structure, we were showing weakness and whatnot. So let's actually try and figure out where we got rejected after the reclaim. So this is where we bounced earlier today. What I'm looking for now is I want to see price actually reclaim the weekly open. If we can reclaim the weekly open, that's going to be the first sign of strength. Notice we also actually had this range over here. Basically had just about that range, right? So between this 62.6 and the 64.5 level, if we can, that's pretty much where we got rejected again today. There's actually another level that's a higher time frame level at where we just got rejected, and I'm going to show you that in a moment. But we've had this range low over here. If we can reclaim that level, I'm looking along. This really is the level for me right now. 62.6. That's going to be a sign of strength. On the 1 hour time frame, if I'm scalping, so like the 15-minute to 1 hour, I'm probably just looking to something like this up to the weekly open, maybe even up to the weekly to the previous week's highs. But yeah, I'm going to be a little conservative if I'm scalping and just look to get up to this $64,000 level, the weekly open. Now, on a higher time frame level, let's actually see where that rejection came. So I'm going to go to the daily, and I'm going to get out the volume profile again. So I'm going to get rid of this. This was the range low. I'm going to get rid of that fair value gap as well. Let's see. Yeah. So this is, I'm also going to get rid of some of these levels actually. Get rid of that now. Yeah. Okay. So this is the volume profile. You notice where we're actually getting rejected is the value area low. It's exactly where we're retesting right now. So now if I go back down to 1 hour time frame, the range low is slightly higher. It's at 62.6. We're currently at the value area low right now. If we can get a daily close above this level, above the 62 level, so above that value area low, and a lower time frame close above this 62.6 level, that for me is great. Like, that shows some sign of strength, right? Which is exactly what I'm waiting for to go long. I'm not quite looking to short just yet. I want to see a sign of strength so that I can actually go long. So if we had this value area low, so say at this level, the $62,000 level, I'd be looking for a daily closure above, and then something like that, right? And if I'm playing the daily time frame idea, then the target is actually going to be the point of control of that range, which is at $67,000. So it would be more of a high time frame trade all the way till up here. So we'll see what we get on the higher time frame, whether or not we actually get the reclaim of this level. As of right now, it seems like we're getting rejected, but it remains to be seen how the day closes. We still have about 7 hours left. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see. Now, if we start getting rejected over here, that's going to be very problematic, right? Then I'm thinking that price is probably going to go back down to the range lows. The $59,000 level is not that far away. And if we lose that again, then I have to start considering the fact that this is a bearish market structure and that we're going to go back down to the $54,000 level, right? Which was, how it was that. It's not this one. It's going to be this one. Yeah, the $54,000 level. So that's going to be, if you guys are wondering where these levels came from, check out the previous video. That's where I drew these out at. But yeah, that's my game plan for now. Those are the levels I want to see reclaimed to enter long. So let's see what we get.